What? Did my expression get changed when I put in my pin? What? Okay. I just one expression at least. I didn't have clear a ton of different expressions.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
Hello?
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Okay,
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. Won't have it in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
what is coming? I need over the Mars assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Balin and Harriman are the one to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
I see. Thanks.
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
Proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
I should get going.
Yes, you should.
I should go.
For a tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive.
Billy, is that King Endrin's son?
Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir.
Do you know about Lord Harrowmont?
Lord Harrowmont should be our king. He was King Endrin's closest advisor, the only one he could trust. Endrin himself, ancestors welcome him, asked the Assembly to endorse Harrowmont.
What's the tape for Dave Balin?
Everybody knows he killed his brother Trian and let his father's favorite son take the blame. And many question whether Endrin died abed, as we were told, or whether Balin helped him along.
When did Endrin die?
He died in bed after his eldest son was murdered, and the Assembly condemned his second son for it. I cannot blame him for preferring to join the ancestors in eternal peace, if Balin didn't murder him himself.
Is Harrowmont qualified to rule?
He is a good man and a skilled general. King Endrin trusted him with his life, and I will do no less.
Do you know King Endrin?
Only as a potential match for one of his sons. He was a good king, stern and fair and just.
Who are you?
I am Narav Helmi, 3rd daughter of the 2nd matron of House Helmi. And you, stranger, what brings you to Orzammar at such a time?
I'm Melody, a Grey Warden. I'm seeking aid.
A Grey Warden? That explains why they allowed you past the gates. What kind of aid do you mean?
I'm trying to compel Orzammar to aid against the Blight.
A blight? Now? But our warriors are killing each other in the streets. I'm sorry, stranger. I fear there will be no aid for you in Orzammar. If you seek Lord Harrowmont's support, I suggest you talk with his trusted advisor, Dulin Ferrender. He might be able to get you an audience.
Of course.
Being in Orzammar is a privilege. Very few outsiders ever get to see our wondrous city.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Dagna?
You
I'll
look
speak to
like you're
Dagna.
not from around here.
Can I help you?
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
I can here the senior enchanter of the circle.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation, and a great responsibility.
Oh great, a fan. Sorry, I'm busy. Happy to answer any questions.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Quarter. Some push can't get into. Armorers. Town goods merchant. Dust town. Tavern. In deep roads and proving grounds.
Hey, what's down there?
Lava? Lots and lots of lava.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
Was this some kind of shrine?
I don't know that word. This is a section of stone kept bare to receive our prayers. The stone gave rise to our people, and it is where their spirits return in death.
I hear you mention your son?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Your son's missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
You want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
Didn't say I do. Right.
You're asking what I would pay for your services? I have little money since my husband died.
You can't demand payment. Don't be cruel.
No, the Deep Roads are dangerous. If I had anything of worth... But wait, I saved his shield, the masterpiece my husband smithed. I was saving it for Ruck's return. If someone were to find my son or his body, they can have the shield with my blessing.
I shouldn't have been. I'll look for him if you want.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
Great Warden.
Warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Okay, I guess... Leon, I should do what's better than that. We're simply...
Is that drunken singing I hear?
That's the dust for...
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
I think Boris believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need?
The Shaper it controls changes in Orzamar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Let me talk to him for you?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Lovely.
Okay.
I once drank a thimble of dwarven ale, woke up a week later in Jada wearing nothing but my shoes and a towel.
It might not actually be in here yet. We'll see.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Nervous adventurer.
They're everywhere! I can't take it!
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Let's see what you got.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
And if we still have... If we sold everything to the guy outside. Okay. No, we can't equip this. I'm not sure we're gonna upgrade our arrow anyway. These are probably all light heavy, yep. Requires 30 strength? Yeah, okay, we can actually build up our character reference right now. We're at 26 strength. Means we had to level up a couple times.
Atrast Valar, stranger. Here for armor or conversation? Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
I'm not sure if I want that since Duncan's sword has, yeah, like enchantment. Work on strength next couple level ups. I don't know how this game keeps track of time.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak. A bard takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what happened there. I can barely stomach to think of it.
But we were successful in the end. Victory without cost has little worth.
I just think of what that poor little boy went through. No, I don't want to glorify what happened there.
Then who will learn from these events? I would think on it some more, were I you.
Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
I don't carry bread on me, sorry. I have plenty of coin. You can use to buy bread. Of course.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Okay. Alright, don't have anything I'm particularly interested in.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to recovery.
Hey, Dagma, Orzammar wishes to study magic.
Orzammar? Indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
All she wants to do is study the theory of magic.
Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered.
Willing to give up casting clan for this.
I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
She's going to be overjoyed.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
An extra pair of pants to help her build.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
You've already done much for the Circle. Now you must see to your duty as a Grey Warden.
Oh, I should go.
wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
I might want to loot the place while I'm thinking about it. You haven't cleaned up the bodies yet?
I heard...
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle?
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
Okay.
Come on, you've rested enough. Someone has to do it.
Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
Well, all right.
Go to the highest floor and work our way down and search for all the chests we missed because they were too difficult to pick. This one I saw a shooting thing there. First floor. This is eerily silent with all the screaming.
Of course. Lovely.
Right, you need to clean this all up.
Lovely. Well, all right. Of course.
So I shall.
Huh. Delirium power? Okay. Hey. Hey.
As you desire.
If anything below the third floor had any chests in it, but I might still check just in case. Maybe things we just missed too.
it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
I guess. Kiss now.
Suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
Pretty confident there wasn't anything on the first floor. It was locked. Unseen force hold these doors.
I heard the Templars talking about chasing down a Malefica yesterday.
I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then? A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
I think we've already heard this exchange.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all... I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
I need to sell some supplies. I should have a backpack or something. Okay. There's a random encounter. Can't have enough of those.
I'm sensing more dark spawn.
Right? You're being awfully rude. Girlfriend swoops in to her rescue.
Our Lehman sends his regards, Warden. We're trying to keep the roads clear and safe.
Well, all right.
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done.
There you go.
And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now, please leave. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them. Just leave.
I want to buy.
Welcome. Oh, please.
Okay. Just kidding. Can we buy your armor directly from you?
Hope you enjoy your armor. I'm glad Heren let me make something
I was
decent
wondering where it
for a
got to.
change.
You left it by the fire at camp.
Oh, yes, I remember now. How age creeps up on you and brings with it forgetfulness.
You're a great mage, Wen, and you're sharper and wiser than many people I know. Some young ones, too.
Oh, but you should have seen me 15, 20 years ago. The fires have dimmed somewhat since then. But thank you, Liliana, for picking up after this old lady.
Hope you enjoy your armor. I'm glad Heren let me make something decent for a change.
What if we sold them something important? We can't buy it back? We irked him. our dexterity and fire resistance. This one increases our defense and I can give them to our actual bard. It's obviously below him to make drakeskin hats. They're gonna look terrible no matter what. Morgan will not look like Morgan without. Funny strength. Huh. Weird that armor requires strength. Like even light armor.
So I spoke to this hunter the other day, and you know what he says?
Or we could just go.
So, you truly do not believe in any sort of higher power?
It has been bothering you, I see. No, I do not. Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die, then? Nothing?
I do not go to sit by the Maker's side, if that's what you mean.
Only those who are worthy are brought to the Maker's side. So many other sad souls are left to wander in the void, hopeless and forever lost.
And what evidence of this have you? I see only spirits. No wandering ghosts of wicked disbelievers.
It must be so sad to look forward to nothing. To feel no love and seek no reward in the afterlife.
Yes, the anguish tears at me so. You have seen through me to my sad, sad core.
Now you're simply mocking me.
You notice? It appears your perceptive powers know no bounds.
You know how much it hurts us to have girlfriends who just don't get along? I mean, they hate sex is amazing, but you know. Outside the bedroom, it's a. It's the room. I haven't been here before.
They don't kill each other in the arena, do they? I mean, Why would anyone find that entertaining?
You'd be surprised.
Have you given thought to perhaps prolonging your life by forcing another spirit into your service? Of course not. I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful, and my life is my own, while you are bound to that circle. I wonder why I asked. It would be a silly thing, prolonging your life. A waste. Think what you will, Morrigan. When the end comes, I will go gladly to my rest, proud of my achievements. While you will see how empty your life was. You will realize that because you never had love for others, you never received love in return. And you will die alone and unmourned. You speak of meaningless things. I need no one to mourn me, old woman. More's the pity.
I'll mourn you. If you're accepting volunteers. I don't think we have anything else we want to buy from the armor. We got the crossbow. So, that's...
Hello, how can I... Oh, it's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what
And
they said.
make a pit stop in dinner room. You can go to the circle to live alongside the tranquil.
Oh, those are the mages who've had their fate connection severed. I've read about that. They must be just like dwarves. Ancestors bless you. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
I mean, the mages say very well why they
Then
can
I
get...
should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
I hope she is an adult by the standards of her society.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
What do you have in your store?
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Interesting lure trap plans. Shut up the Empire. Is this better or worse than what we already have? This gets plus 2 dexterity. Get that plus strength. Huh. I'll get it anyway. What's that about Balin?
It's about time the dark spawn started attacking the surface. They bothered us for far too long.
Like to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
Legends King Balin is why, or Balin is clear why.
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
They say Balin killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
You whip this chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Well, that's going Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
I should go.
Your surface gold can come back any time.
I should go.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Hello, to my shop, I hope.
Right. Yeah, I have some lovely things here. Lyrium enhanced, of course.
Well, physical technique. Was born. That's a lot. Actually, use this one for now if we really wanted to.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right. Best in the trade, you know. I worked the ore myself.
I wonder how we're actually expected to get all the money for the like really high-end goods. Guess for New Game Plus. I think there's a New Game Plus. Oh wait, no, we're not going to the mine. We're going. Where's... Yeah, that's
Of
done
course.
before.
Grey Warden arrives in Orzammar, undoubtedly to offer assistance to Lord Harrowmont.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past. How long can he ignore that Orzammar must change to survive?
I require a moment of silence to take in this magnificent sight.
Alright, well, that's passed. It's an interesting article. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, there was a story about some students who were trying to TP their teacher's lawn, and their teacher like came out trying to like kiss them in the act and potentially like join in on the fun, but they like freaked out and he slipped on some wet ground and fell and got run over as they were trying to skedaddle. Like it was like clearly purely a tragic accident. Um, and the widow is like is trying to trying to get the charges dropped because I kind of hope they do.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories?
Because I mean, really, like that is just a high school tradition. I never participated in, but you know, like it is something you frequently hear about, like just putting toilet paper over people's trees. Like It's silly, it's stupid. I would never have done it myself, even if someone asked me to participate. Um, I don't think I would have. Like, not that it was beneath me, it was just... And, or not that I was, like, just a little goody two-shoes, but I think, like... I don't know, I had better things to do with my time, like playing video games.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
A Grey Warden, I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
Did you get a good look at him?
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
When I last walked this hall, Endren was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Shaper of Memories?
The Shaperate guards Orzammar's knowledge. We have preserved in Lyrium all of the records of Dwarven history. The memories record all. They are how we know to which family a child owes life, how we trace lost Tigs. They ensure we forget nothing of our past, good or bad.
I'd like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
Come on behalf of Brother Burkle, Cleric Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The charities could greatly aid. I'll persuade. Has a greater chance of success. Harm would be to let Treach.
He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzammar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Tell me some of Orzammar's history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
Where's Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old Empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive.
I imagine Culture Rock was probably cut content in Belgard.
We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
How'd you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Caridon's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
What's Tig?
They are to us what a colony is to surfacers.
I should go.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Got a silver tongue guy. We haven't lost any. Well, still.
What have you there? A mirror? It is just the same as the mirror which Flemeth smashed on the ground so long ago. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
This will be a present for a beautiful woman.
I have never received a gift. Not one that did not also come with a price attached. Perhaps there is a price to pay yet, hmm? If so, 'tis deserved. Thank you. Truly.
It's more to repay you for, you know, putting up a relationship with Liliana. I think Balin is in the Royal Palace.
Ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things. Thanks again, Warden.
Okay. Did it for the XPs. And because they were trying to kill us. Because we're gonna steal all the shit because no one seems to care.
Well, all right. As you desire.
Look at that. Just indicating it's the front room, okay? Okay, I gotta look at stuff just to be sure where we're. Okay, that spoils it for me. One just outside the throne room?
Hear that noise that plane is making? So if you're in Orzammar in the Royal Palace and you get one of your party to stand on this plate, you get through to stand on it, and then just leave her there. And swap over to, let's say, Alistair. So now what you have to do, now she's on that plate. Now, I can't remember it exactly, so give me a second. Isn't there actual... There's like an actual hint or something for this that you can get. So leave Alistair there with everything. I played a lot of Rayman when I was a kid rather than Crash Bandicoot, but I really like Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot Spiral was really good. So Alistair there, Zebra there, and then we grab our warden. It doesn't have to be these specific people, but so that plate there, Roof Dragon initiates that. And then when they're on those tiles, you should be able to interact with the throne and also.
Okay. I need another person. Need another volunteer from the audience. Okay, so this way. I should have actually done this before, so. From the Orzammar. Why just sit down here and think?
That would have a trophy or two. You should run like that. Of course. I am your
Hey, stop feeding my girlfriend! I'm allowed to heat her. Sorry about that, Lily. That requires 34. Oh my goodness. Of course, it doesn't have any slots, although.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
How do I get an invitation, then?
News of the hour. Support Lord Harriman at your own peril. Darkspawn will overrun Orzammar within the year.
News of the hour. 3 more clans endorse Lord Harrowmont as the true voice of the Dwarven cause.
As you desire.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
He'd let you hold prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
I kind of wish that Dagna would have been in Belgard. You know, it's just another consequence of the way everything is set up. Because, like, you could choose to not take back Dagna to let Dagna do the thing, and I think she wouldn't appear in
Running.
Attack the lady arms and her colleagues also armed and tased.
Well, all right.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
Melody, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
To hear what you're asking?
Human kings, you know. They make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium. The sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead, at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
It must be dangerous if you're paying so much.
More so for someone like you, I guess. Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I had that kind of money.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no further business.
Completely locked out of that quest and because I didn't have enough
Spare a
money.
bit for the needy? Please, have you a coin to spare, milady? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Here's $5. Buy yourself a meal.
Thank you. That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to. But no! I can't bear to even think of it!
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
A bit could reason with your family.
You would do that? But why?
You don't look like you left Warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
There's not much down here. A few quests, one which we have locked ourselves out of by not having money. What the heck? Please don't tell me my capture card just busted. What? Are Okay, and my internet's not working, so, everything stopped working. Don't tell me this is a problem with the frickin'... Like, is the motherboard just busted? And it's not able to receive any input whatsoever? Like, the USB? Like, everything on the... Well, the mouse is working. Oh, that's lovely. It's allowing the signal to pass through to the source. Oh, here we go. Just had to reboot it. Take it. Right. But now the chat's not working. So disable the chat again, because there's nothing coming through. But we should be still streaming, hopefully at a decent quality. I have no idea because I can't check it anymore. Now I don't have any audio. No audio is coming through. Um. I'm just gonna switch it to. Do I have to? I wonder if it might need to restart the game. Although. Let's just make sure. Yep, I'm still getting audio. So I picked this. It just. Oh, for frick's sake, asshole! Stop moving all of our icons around. Can I set up 2 different desktops? Will that help it to like stop moving the icons back and forth all the damn frickin' time? Hmm? I have no idea if that actually did anything. It's possible this will be a problem as long as I'm disconnecting and reconnecting my USB thing. Dang it. Alright. Okay. We can resume the game now. So anyone who wants to participate in chat, rare thing to happen, but because I have no idea how to update my motherboard's BIOS, and no idea whether or not that would actually work with the problem.
What are you looking at, stranger?
That monster throws a child out on the street.
Oh, I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that filled my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
Don't take her back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Would you pretend your child never existed?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
I mean, Plymouth is a mother who would...
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
Once you both come home.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Okay. I never asked for that. I need to go to Paramount's place.
As you
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. They have no...
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I have a treaty of obliging Orzammar to aid in a fight against the blight.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
Did you denounce Balin publicly?
If you wish to show you have no loyalty to Balin, then work against him in Harrowmont's name. Balin is hosting a proving today, supposedly to honor his father's memory. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
Can you find out how your fighters dropped out?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Don't want to start picking sides.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Okay. I'm just summarizing that story to my mom. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was getting on my phone to check whether it's not as possible to support Balin from the get-go. Can I just... I hate autofill. Like, I want to autofill in Dragon Age Origins. Huh. Bartek Gaborn in the Orzammar Covenant. Okay, I have to find some dude in the comments.
You are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
I do, to some extent. It does not govern my life, however. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. You are just a very good person, and it shows. And I thought at first you were religious like some of the revered mothers. But no. I thought about it, and I realized that you're not.
I do what I do because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy teaching others, helping them. I do not seek recognition for my works. I do not seek the approval of my peers, nor the approval of a distant god.
That is admirable. Doing good for its own sake. Some I knew were not like that. They bragged about what they did, trying to impress others. Oh, Lady Adele, you fed and clothed 20 orphans. How noble. No, it's nothing, Lady Clarabelle. You treated 40 lepers and gave them massages. Like a competition with false modesty. Sickening.
Did Lady Clarabelle really give 40 lepers massages?
Who knows? Lady Clarabelle had strange tastes. I wouldn't be surprised if she did that and more.
As captain of the guard. Please don't tell me we missed out on that chance. Non-granular?
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
These things dangerous?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
If I see any nuggets, I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
Okay, that's unmarked quest. Commoner. 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 Okay.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
And that's what you here?
Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Commoner. This fella who we're talking to before. No? Is Legnar who we're supposed to talk to?
Back to buy something, I hope. I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
Let's Google this bullshit. It's Vartog Gobrin. We're standing near the entrance to the Diamond Quarter.
Your surface...
Don't tell me I freaking locked myself out of it. Please don't tell me I can't do this because I didn't talk to the right people in the right frickin' order. Go to hell! Oh, in the chamber of the assembly in Diamond Court. So we're not even... Of course. Of course Google AI is frickin' stupid.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises
Lord Balin is the voice of change and defense. Lord Haramont is the voice of stagnation and ruin.
There he is.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
You did against the Blight.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Is there any way I could help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Haramont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
What do I need to do?
Haramont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Haramont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Haramont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
I'll find them right now.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much. But Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at Tapster's in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Still in one of them, or is that the guy for Paramount? Journal. Homie and Lady Dace.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Are you Lady Dace?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
Why would look at these papers?
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Will you tell him?
I cannot. Not for weeks. He is leading a Deep Roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt.
I'll go tell him.
Thank you. He was searching an old Idukan site.
Idukan!
With this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed past the front lines.
Why am I...
Good luck.
Why am I frozen? Like, completely. Is everything just deciding to not work today? Is that what's going on? Wait, oh, okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so the lip syncing isn't working. Wrong keyboard. The disadvantage of testing 1, 2, 3. Sibilant. Sibilant. Okay. Now we're lip syncing again? Good. Okay. And we're still kind of moving? Are we still... Is the webcam still tracking me? It looked like it was tracking me for a little bit there. Trying to open my mouth and it's not working. I mean... Hey, oh, okay. It's just being wonky again. It's glitching out. Because we're moving too much or something. It does that. Okay. Okay, so we're cooking the cast again.
News of the hour.
Heading to
Is
the deep
Lord
roads
Balin
anyway.
considering a dissolution of the ancient
2 years tomorrow. Sodding ancestors. How can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole
that's
house,
Ogren.
everybody but you. So just get over the tapsters and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do, that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Now we'll pay into my tapsters.
Well, all right.
Alright. And now we're frozen up again.
So, Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Most humans treated by people like you're castless.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
I have news. Herman is double dealing you and Lady Dace.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Switch your vote to Balin?
Otherwise, my whole house will be humiliated. Doesn't make a difference anyway, one's as bad as the next.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. Someone saw you talking to Vartag Gavorn, and now it's all over that you've been doing dirty errands for Balin. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Bronca. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
Oh, you or this Bronca?
Bronca's a paragon. Only one smart enough to be raised in the last 4 generations. She's a smith. Invented some kind of new coal that burns clean. It's been 2 years
Clean coal!
on the deep roads, and your boss never gave her a thought. I wonder, what does he think he can get from her now? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
If I genuinely want to help you.
Too little, too late. But it's a nice gesture, Warden. If you think your boot kissing will get you an in I don't have, you're welcome to try this. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a peep, and suddenly now they want to start looking. If you find out what they know, it might just put me a step closer to finding her. Or sit here and have a drink. It's all the bleeding same to me. Barkeep?
Guess we can't recruit him yet? Dang it.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there. I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
Okay.
What's this? An elf? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesh's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
This is from Forbidden to find Lord Dace.
I see you have his daughter's seal, so I will not stop you. But be careful. Just because the beasts are pulled back from Orzammar doesn't mean there are any fewer in the deep roads. Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
What do you know about Paragon Bronca?
What anyone knows. She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a Paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels.
I should go.
Best of luck.
Let's make the new save. Hadouken! I can't, but it's an invisible wall, okay. I have so much stuff in my inventory already.
Lovely. Well, all right. As you desire.
I'm gonna just start giving people gifts to clean my inventory, even though I don't need. A bag of limbs? Okay. Cast it first.
Seems I fell down during the fight, didn't I?
And so I shall.
Crap.
Well, if I must.
Your itches. Some fight amongst themselves. Maybe? That's where we came from.
I don't think that's the last of them.
Another creature ahead.
Really? I'll leave it here. Can we talk now? Please?
You pulled us from a tight spot, friend. You have my gratitude. I am Lord Anwar Dace. So how does an elf come to be down here anyway?
Herman's trying to treat your family.
What are you talking
Cheat your
about?
family.
I've dealt with Harriman many times, and he's always been forthright. I'm not ungrateful for your assistance, but I hope you have some evidence to back such an accusation.
You could look at these commissary notes.
I don't understand. What could... These are the terms of a deal we made with Lord Harriman, but... the charlatan. He's promised the exact same land to Helmy. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. I owe you twice now. My life and my house's fortune.
Take your boat on the boat for Lord Harriman?
We will certainly not support a man who would use my family like that. I will tell everyone I know what a wretched trick Harriman tried to play. I must return now. My men need healing, and I want to look into this. You wish to travel with us?
Going to explore further.
Be careful then. There are more dangerous things than deep stalkers down here.
Well, all right. Lovely. What shall we do?
Too easy.
That gives us a bonus to defense, or we can... Okay, I'll work on dual list first. That's pretty strength. 34 strength? Wow. It's not even like a enchantable sword, so these suckers are like the trashiest of trash mobs. At least at this point.
Well, all right. Of course.
Some of these weapons are like crap, so. probably dispose of them. Soonish? Huh, a cave-in, okay. I mean, that's where the other path leads to. Whoa! Seriously?
Lovely.
No idea why we're still in battle. So our dog was... A blank rune sound. Hmm. Okay, just a dead end that is even marked on the map. Just freaking weird. Why is our capture card just suddenly...
Raise your voice in support of Lord Harrowmont, the one true king of...
You have House Dace's thanks.
Welcome.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king. Yes.
Lady Dace just came through the quarter on a tear. She's telling everyone who'll listen what a leech and a liar Harrowmont is. Good job. So you were serious about wanting to help us. Are you ready to meet Balin?
Alright, take me to him.
I warned you, be on your best behavior.